January transfer window differently, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, you don't really know what the club want to do even with his role in and of itself. So I think for now he's probably just thinking about getting the result today and putting the team in a good position leading into the new year.
So West Ham have had a good cup run this season, but Manchester City a tough task. The leaders of the Barclays Women's Super League. A new manager in charge, Andre Jeglert's, hoping to win things with this team. And of course, as Joe mentioned, ahead of kickoff, this is the quickest way to do it. So we can get the two-team news for West Ham. Two changes from last weekend's disappointing draw with Liverpool, and it's the first real chance for the interim boss Steve Kirby to put his... It will be City who will get us off and underway. So West Ham
don't have as much to lose in terms of the legacy of their season. I think he's like that.
City very tight in defence. Only two changes for them today too. Here is Clinton. Kasparai. Into Carolyn, back in the starting 11 for her today, the Brazilian international. Here is Hem, looking for some support. Cuts it back, Denton is there. Hem. Picks it up, headed by Clinton. Here is Shaw. Bunny Shaw strikes! And an early goal! And it's Carolyn back in the starting 11 today, back on the score sheet. And Manchester City with early pressure, they lead.
Yeah, I mean, that's the perfect way to get when you come back into the team, to get a goal nice and early on. I think West Ham are going to be disappointed because it kind of takes a bit of a sting out of any life that they would have for this game. But of course, a cheeky little dink, but maybe Anouk Denton could have done a little bit better there to clear the danger. I think West Ham have struggled a little bit in their defensive actions all season, really. And as a goalkeeper, that is the most painful.
Defend.
Yeah, I mean, I think for every team in the league right now against City, the game plan is defend.
Clinton, nice ball across. Here is Lauren Hemp, and Hemp makes it two. And inside 10 minutes, Manchester leads by 2-0.
I mean, we were talking about defend, but I mean, that was a lovely pass. I think from Grace Clinton into Lauren Hem. Found her perfectly, and then nice calm finish to put it away. We get a replay here. Good feet from Clinton, and again, that's a lovely pass. I mean, it looks so simple on the video, but that is really, really a pinpoint pass to find Lauren Hem.
Rose. Kanak. Kilda Brown on the attack again. And here is Kasparai charging down the wings, cuts it back. It's the feet of Tiziak and goes out for a corner.
They've gone for sort of a hybrid system, some players in a more...
Well, loose pass out. Here is Carolyn again, already scored one today. She cuts back in, and Shymick makes herself big. Shaw. To the byline, cuts it back. Cleared by City. Asai to beat Kasparai, she does. Then Kilda Brown runs away with it. And good defensive work by Anouk Denton there.
Yeah, tidy from Denton, but I think both teams really...
Kasparai gets the header. Kilda Brown, nice off play to find Carolyn. mental interception from Denton again.
They've done very well there defensively. You can see that if they do get Chelsea in the next round, which I'm sure a lot of people would expect, I do think they'll be fancying their chances based on their current form and how often they're finding the back of the net.
Depth on their bench too. Here is a save, breaking the line. Vivian is saying one-on-one, great save by Yamashita. Still trying to work the attack. West Ham. There is Morgan. She keep that in, she did. She pulls it back and nobody is in the box. Carolyn driving through midfield, good run from her. Tiziak, ever-present captain Katrina Gorry, who's been taken ill this week. Martinez barging off that sky blue shirt. Hanshaw. And Riko Ueki. Sit back in, she strikes low and she's found the back of the net. What a brilliant strike from Riko Ueki. Scored her first goal of the season last weekend. And she's found it again today. West Ham 1, Manchester City 2.
What a lovely finish. And a nice build-up play there from West Ham. City committed probably a few too many players forward, which gave West Ham the opportunity to break. You can never, ever, I said this last week on the Chelsea game.
Sagawa finds the run of Bunny Shaw. Shaw strikes. Good save by Shamik. Helped by Hanshaw.
Well, you can see what she's trying to do. When Bunny Shaw had the ball here, I really thought that we were going to see the game go in the state of the game and the calibre of opposition, I think. They're kind of playing with fire, West Ham, a little bit.
Well, it stayed in. Don't know how that stayed in, but cut back across by Saeed. And pressing high up, pressing the goalkeeper. Won them that move. High intensity from... Immediately won back by City though. Hasegawa. Leaves for Kasparai, infield to Grace Clinton. Hasegawa in tons of space here. Cuts it back and goes for the strike. It's straight to the gloves again of Shymek.
Yeah, some pretty play there. Good cut back from Clinton and lovely.
Martinez. Morgan. Set in by Martinez and almost goes all the way through.
That was just a bit of a hustle for the ball there, really. And I've been enjoying watching Asay's work rate.
Carolyn puts it in and Clinton's got almost an open goal but cleared. In the 6-yard box, still alive for City. Clinton! What a brilliant strike from Grace Clinton. Take that out. West Ham 1, Manchester City 3.
I think that we know Grace Clinton is capable of lovely finishes like that, but again, Chicky there just needs to clear a line sometimes. You can't always find your mate, especially in those moments. I know as a goalkeeper, I'd rather a throw-in than Grace Clinton having a go. A block now. Perhaps trying to do a bit of damage control.
Hemp trying to barge off Fiona Morgan. She gets it across and again, she's angry with that strike. It was straight to Shymek. Anywhere else and you feel maybe that could have been the fourth. Well, there is the half-time whistle. And Manchester City are in the driving seat. And Steve Kirby, the interim manager, doesn't make a change at the break, but I'm sure he's had a big words with his West Ham side in the dressing room.
As well a little bit coming into the Christmas break, I'm sure a little, I'd imagine anyway.
Carolyn. Quick footwork. Out to Clinton. Got the run of Kasparai on her right, but pulls it infield to find Hemp. And a nice save by Szymek and cleared away by Endo.
Iron, keep the ball in the box where you've got Lauren Hempen and others breathing down your neck. I think that clear lines in that situation, regroup.
Ueki finds a through ball to Kasparai, cuts it back at the byline, saved by Szymek, diving to her right, and here is Clinton looking for a second, but it goes over the bar.
It's like Groundhog Day for
back to find Hemp. And this time, I think that would have been the offside flag, and it is. Competition, they topped their group. Carolyn, plucked out by Siren. Clinton is able to recycle. Here is Greenwood, fresh on as a sub, and Hasegawa can't get a touch away. Carolyn offlays to Bunny Shaw, who uses her strength to get past Tiziak, and now Bunny Shaw, surely, Hemp, oh, she skied it! How has she not put that into the top corner?
Hard on Bunny Shaw, she can't do much there, and she is very lucky that Lauren Hemp wasn't able to find.
Signed last year. Brown.
And there's Lauren Hemp stood at the back post, looking a little bit menacing.
Greenwood takes onto the back post. It's a header by Bunny Shaw, and it's found away in. And finally, Bunny Shaw finds the back of the net today.
Out.
A towering header at the back post. Hits the crossbar maybe on the way in.
May have even come off of a West Ham player. Oh no, Bunny Shaw got there. Of course she did.
Makes her way on. 19 years old. She's been a bit of a substitute this season for West Ham. New signing from short ball back, cleared and dealt with by Szymek. Vonderla goes for the strike, saved easy by Yamashita. So some substitutions have saved you. Carolyn is off, and Iman Benny comes on. Blinkilda Brown also makes her way off, and the experience. Some fresh legs on for them. To build on what is already a dominant performance. Immediately, Benny making her way known. Shaw slips in the box, but Lauren Hemp clears up, and a good save by Szymek in goal once again. Kanak, Greenwood, Dubel. Away by Shaw, defensive header this time, instead of her usual attacking ones. Endo.
A mistake, but when you do press high, if they don't make a mistake, you do often have a lot more space to work with, which of course, you don't want to give these players too much at all.
Given away there, Benny, straight back on the pitch, and straight back with a strike on target.
Yep, and another good save there.
Morgan. Touched by Pubel, immediately taken by Greenwood. Hem gets to the byline, cut back for Coombs, and Laura Coombs finds the net again.
It was the gloves, Emily. It was a great technical finish and a good work from City to get that ball into play nice and quickly. And sometimes shooting is as simple as not kicking it right at the goalkeeper and end up being a very good finish. Side-footed that right in the corner. No chance for the goalkeeper there.
The young Swiss international can't get a cup. Denton, maybe the wrong decision.
Been massively tested in all of them, but being a goalkeeper is all about being effective, and she's done that today a lot of the time.
Now Vondela one-on-one, the goalkeeper's off her line. Surely Vondela can make it two. It's saved by Yamashita well. West Ham desperate for a second here. Hussein cuts it in. Headed out by Greenwood. Sprite goes all the way through though.
Good refereeing that, I think.
Not the biggest scoreline today, believe it or not. Sagawa over the bar.
She was always shooting from there, I think. But she'll be disappointed. It's like the League Cup will be interesting to see how both teams approach that game, to be honest.
Well, that was the last action. Full time at the Chigwell Construction Stadium, and Manchester City's quality eventually tells. West Ham battled. They tried to make it a real contest, but City show why they are the Barclays Women's Super League leaders as they move one step closer to lifting the Subway Women's League Cup. 5 goals for City. Carolyn